Hello, my name is Mark Brandt. Hopefully, if you're watching this, you and I spoke on the phone recently, and I directed you to this YouTube site. If you stumbled across this by pure accident, then please watch it. This is a business overview of what we do and a business plan that can make you a very nice income. We have opportunities in all 50 states. So if you just happened across this, then stay tuned. My number is 919 801 7078. That's 919 801 7078. So I'm going to make this quick. We've already spoke on the phone, and this is just an opportunity for you to see me in person, for me to send you a video. That way I don't have to take time out of my day for you to see this. As we discussed, in our business, or in any business, you want to look for a market. Our primary market is mortgage protection, okay, which we talked about, mortgage protection. This is anybody that has bought a mortgage or refinanced the mortgage. We send them a notice in the mail, a letter. We send out 1,000,000 letters per week. Of that, we get back about 100,000 all across the United States. Of those, that becomes our lead, okay? So we get quite a few of those back. That's a very large percentage of our business. We also help seniors, basically 55, 60 and over, with what's called final expense. Okay. What that means is as folks are getting older, they realize that they don't want to be a burden to their family. They don't want to be a financial impact when they pass away. We have simplified issue products that allow them to have 10, 15, 20, $40,000 worth of coverage. Make sure that they're taken care of. Make sure their family's not going to be financially stressed. I'm going to show you the actual leads in just a minute, but that's how we are the two main markets that we deal with. We also, with either one of these, we get into a lot of retirement planning, using annuities, with that wealth transfer or guaranteeing that they have money coming into their family for the rest of their life from an income base. So we have a very, very broad market. We have literally millions of people that fall into these categories, and we get about 100 to 120,000 responses per week because of who we market to. So that's our market. The companies that we use, like I told you over the phone, companies like Mutual of Omaha, which I'm sure you're probably familiar with. We also use Columbian Financial Group. We use Monumental, which is part of Transamerica, owned by Aegon. That's a $1.3 trillion company. Mutual of Omaha is, I think, $35 billion. We use about 17 different companies. As independent representatives, we have the opportunity to show a client the best product, the best company, excuse me, the best product, the best company, and the best price based on what they're trying to do. That gives us a huge advantage and allows us to close much more sales. Okay, so we've got the market, we've got the companies that we represent. The next thing is how we get in front of those folks. That's our lead system, or what we call our responders that we get back. Okay, so on those leads, which I'm going to show you, like I told you, we have two basic types that we use. The primary one, well, it's really a 50-50 mix, but our mortgage protection lead, that's this right here. If you notice up top here, we print the person's mortgage information, their name, address, and all that. Don't know if you can read that verbiage. I'll leave it there for a second. But if you notice, we're not promising them a free laptop. We're not promising them, some giveaway item. We're telling them that if you are to die, or when you die, we are going to pay off that mortgage, or we will make several years of payments. Or if you are working and become disabled, again, we can make that mortgage payment for you with very low cost insurance solutions. So we do use insurance products from the companies to meet our market's needs. The client, when they get this letter, they then fill it out here on the bottom. And you can see this is all handwritten. This is an actual lead from a client. They give us their name, the spouse's name, their date of birth, obviously if they're male or female, their height, their weight, whether they're a smoker. We ask for 3 phone numbers. Most of the time we get that. They give us a phone number. They tell us the preferred person to contact. either the borrower or the co-borrower, and if you notice, they sign that form. So when someone sends this back, when we get this lead, you can imagine they got this letter, they took time to fill all this out, they send it back to a blind company, they have no clue where the heck it's gone, and when we get this, we know that they're interested. So when we call them on the phone and say, Jerry, this is Mark Brandt from the Mortgage Protection Center. You recently signed a letter that we had sent to you wanting to get information on mortgage protection in case of a death or a disability. I'm going to be in the area on such and such a day. I'd like to meet with you and Sylvia, go over what your options are and how we can do this. It's really easy to set the appointment off with these leads, and they work very, very well. The other lead, like I told you guys, the other main company we work with, or main demographic, is final expense. These are the seniors. So here's one that is actually a little bit young. She's 52. But again, I'll put this up here so you can kind of see the letter. Again, we're not misleading them in any way. We let them know that the government is not going to pay for their funeral. We give them a myriad of choices. The person clicks off which one they want. This person checked off 15,000. Again, they give us their name. They actually sign it. We have their name up top. They actually sign the lead. They give us their age. If they're married, they give us their spouse's name, and they give us their phone number to contact them. They give us their address, and they tell us how much coverage they're looking for. Again, when they send us back, we contact them and say, Samuel, this is Mark Brandt from the Senior Benefit Center. You recently responded to a postcard we sent to you requesting $15,000 of coverage in the event of your death for final expense burial coverage. We go right into the script, and we get that set up to go meet them. These are very, very popular, very easy to sell, very simplified issue products that makes my life as an agent a whole lot easier. Because I'm all about being easy and making money, and I want you to be able to do the same thing. So we've got the market, mortgage protection, final expense. We've got about 20 different carriers. All of them are A-rated, top-rated companies. Most of them people recognize. We also have a lead program that we take care of. We incur all the mailing costs and all that. There's a cost to the lead. It varies anywhere from a couple bucks on up. I'll get into that with you on another video or when we talk on the phone. But it's very, very inexpensive, especially compared to the amount of money that we make off of them. And so that's kind of where we are now. The next thing is, and that's the main reason I wanted you to watch this video, so you can see those leads. The next thing, like I told you over the phone, is how do I get paid for coming into an industry? How do we get paid? This is a commission job. Just so I've already talked to you about that on the phone, but this is commission, but very, very nice commission. We start people out at, we call it 55%. Depending on what you're selling, the commission will be anywhere from 45 to 55, or either be 45, 50, or 55. On average, let's say 50% just to make the math easier. Okay, so 50% commission. Our average sale is about $80 per month, especially if we have a husband and wife, say 50 bucks on the husband, 30 bucks on the wife, whatever it is. The financial company, the insurance company, they pay us on what's called annual premium, which means we take that $83 a month, we times it by 12, which equals, let me get my marker to work, $1,000 annual. Okay, that's annual premium that they pay us off of. At a, say, 50% contract, when we go out there to meet with the folks, we get $500 commission off of that sale. So when we go out and meet somebody, it's about a 45-minute process, whatever the drive time is, some time on the phone setting the appointment. You can do as many of these per day as you want. We have agents doing anywhere from 1 to 2 or 3 a week. We have some doing 1 to 2 a month just because they want to just do part-time, make some extra money. We have people doing 10 to 12 a week, making a very, very good income. We look for full-time, part-time, what we call sometime, just work whenever they need the extra money. I really don't care. I want you to make the money that you want to make to support your family. And if this fits and it gels with you, then I think it can become your primary source of income very, very quickly. I've been in the business for about 8 years now. I came from the wholesale fastener business. I've never sold insurance in my life. I've never made less than 100 grand since I've been in the business. Some years I've done very, very well, over 200,000. I've had other years it was maybe only 120, 130,000. But the bottom line is you can make some real good money in this business. So that's our starting point. We're looking for salespeople. We're looking for people that are motivated. We're looking for people that are self-disciplined. You don't have a time clock. I'm not going to call you up at 8 o'clock in the morning and say, hey, what are you doing today? What are your appointments? We need self-motivated, self-disciplined people that want to make what they truly earn. If you work for a business right now, if you work for an employer, you are getting paid what they say they want to pay you. You have to make them more money than you are getting paid in order for them to stay in business. That's just economics. Here, you get paid what you are truly worth. We start at that 55% contract. We move up from 55 to 60 to 65 to 70, all the way out to 110% contract. You can move up every single 2 months. You can move up based on sales. To go from here to here is very, very easy. It's only about 4 sales a month to do that. To go from here to here is maybe 1 more sale. That's all it takes. So we have most of our people, once they get going, gravitating in this area, which means now instead of making 500, you're making 650 to 700 commission, okay, because we moved up in commission level. There's also a way to move up by bringing people on board. We'll talk more about that. This is a sales position. You don't have to have a team. You don't have to have an agency is what it's called in the insurance business. That's not required. If you want to do that, I will talk to you about it. It's a nice way to make residual income, make money off of the people that you're helping and training, just like I will be doing with you. But it's not required. This isn't like Amway. This isn't some get-rich-quick thing. We're not selling vitamins. This is a legitimate business, legitimate sales opportunity. Okay, so that's how our commission works. As I told you over the phone, just wanted you to see that and make sure that you understand. Great, great commission package. One of the highest commission packages in the industry, by the way, that we offer. So, okay, so we've gone over the market. We've gone over the companies that we represent. We've gone over the lead source, which I showed you the leads. We've gone over commission. The last thing is, how do I get started? What do I need to do? What support do I have? I'm in Raleigh, North Carolina. You may be watching this in Greensboro. You may be in Wilmington. I've got agents in Mississippi. I've got agents in Michigan. I've got agents coming on board in Florida. I've got 2 coming on board now in Georgia. Obviously, I don't go to those states to work with those folks. Our company has training methods in place that no matter where you are, you can get the training that you need. We have CDs. We have MP3s. We have videos. We have local training meetings. We call them hotspots, where once a week you can go and have training. It's absolutely free. You can come during the day and the evening, get free training. You will have access to myself, to my team, to my manager above me, Mr. Goins, Joe Goins. Great guy. He has taught me more about this business than I can imagine. His partner, Jason Early, very good friend of mine, Aaron Guterman, who's our agency manager. You have access to all these people to answer questions, ask questions, help you with the training, help you with everything that you need. So we have a lot of resources available because when you come into this business, it's like any other business. You have to kind of learn the ropes, know what you're doing, and make sure that you're doing it the right way so that you have the best chance of making money. In the beginning, you are going to cost me time, energy, and money. My promise to you as I close this out, this is my commitment to you, that I will never, ever mislead you in any way, shape, or form as you think about this opportunity and how it can help you and your family. It does me no good to mislead you in any way, shape, or form, have you come on board, and then you get all ticked off and quit. If I'm working with you, I'm not working with somebody else, or I'm not seeing a client that puts money directly into my checking account. So I'm going to answer your questions honestly. What I'm going to ask you to do at the end of this video is write down your questions. Let's get back together over the phone, or if it's possible in person, within the next 24 to 48 hours, within the next 1 to 2 days. Write down your questions. If we talk over the phone, let's do it on speaker. And if you are married or have a significant other, I would like to have that person available as well. Would like to ask you ask me all the questions you want. I will answer them with 100% honesty and make sure that this is the right fit for you. Does everybody make money in this business? Absolutely not. Do a lot of people make money in this business? Absolutely. Absolutely, positively, yes. This is not a hard sales business. Remember, we are seeing people that responded to a form asking us to contact them about their concern. Our job then is just to show them the right product, show them the right solution, and fit their budget. And that's really it. That's what we do. So it's not a high-pressure sales position. We're not going through the phone book. We're not going through all of our friends and family and bugging the snot out of them. We're talking to people that ask for help in a certain area. Okay? So with that, again, my name is Mark Brandt. Obviously, hopefully you've already spoke to me, so you have my email address, which is mbrandt@akjfg.com. That's mbrandt, B-R-A-N-D-T, at A as in Apple, K as in Ken, J as in John, F as in Frank, G as in George.com, 919-801-7078. Thank you for tuning in. It's been about 17 minutes, a little bit longer than I had hoped, but hopefully you've got all the information you need. Let's talk. If this makes sense, let's start making some money. We're going to have fun. Thank you very much.